Alright. And then OBS is, I guess, going to freeze for a minute. And why is it frozen? OBS, I wish you wouldn't do this when I hit start. Okay, there we go. Now OBS is like, hi, I'm here. I'm actually doing something. Thank you, OBS. Why am I getting an email about my own live stream? What? How is this useful to me? Google, who are you doing? Okay. Hold on. This is this one? Yes, it is. So I will just post this in a couple places. And then I have no idea if anyone will show up to see this. But I'm still going to live stream anyway, because why not? I'm bored enough. And, you know, generally good form to speedrun, or to live stream your speedruns, I suppose. Let's see. That looks good. And I am hoping that the game audio capture is going to work if I turn this game on. Yeah, it looks like it is working. Great. And then we sit through this intro for like a full minute. It's a very dramatic way to start the game, of course, but it is not thrilling gameplay. Because there's none. There's no gameplay. Computer seems to be doing okay. This is actually one of the sections that I have like the least idea of what I'm doing. Simply because the gameplay is so different from every other section of the game. I will have no idea if this live chat window is working until someone actually shows up and says something, and I have no idea if that's going to happen. Because who asked for this? Nobody asked for this. Okay. Is that faster than taking the whole loop? Maybe? I took it pretty slow. But pretty good. I mean, relatively, I guess. The intro is also just kind of random because the terrain is generated pseudo-randomly. It does the same thing as the roll chapter where like the angle of the ground just sort of changes every once in a while to make it feel natural, I suppose. But okay. Not incredible. But serviceable. I'm really hoping it doesn't take long for me to break record with new strats, but I don't know. It's still going to be a gold split because I haven't... I didn't have input display on, so I didn't know when I lost control there. So it was... lost a whole, you know, 0.6 seconds on that really important split. It's whatever. And then you have your second title drop, which comes after the title screen already happened. Which is kind of a... it's a choice this game gets to make. Now the least exciting boss. Take damage on purpose to skip an attack phase. If you're new to this game, which basically everyone except me is. This boss does have the best music. Which is like, I don't know, noise core. It's very distinctive. Really difficult stuff. Had to jump a few times. Nice. I don't like the underwater sections in this. That was really good. I really didn't want to take damage there. Alright, I have very few rings now. That's actually really bad. Although, 2 rings is actually still not bad for here, I guess. Oh, okay. I can actually get perfect on this. That's really cool. Thanks, video game. If I don't suck. And I don't suck, so that's nice. This is going well so far, but don't be fooled. Things can go to shit at any moment. a little bit faster to skip some of these cutscenes. Really fast for the one after drill. Okay. So, no hull hit. It'll be fine though. That other limb hit will have to be at the start of doors. Oh, okay. I guess we're not going to do that. So that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to go for the... No, it's not gonna work. Cut your losses really quick there. And just go through this gradual turn. It's, I have never actually gotten that far back limb. Okay, we're not doing this either. That was nice, though. The quick hit after the actual laser. Okay. Stop exploding, please? Thank you? Why did you take so long? I don't know what governs that. Okay. So, like... That's a very, like, middling way for that boss to go. Nothing like really slow happened, but it was also definitely not ideal. Oh, this isn't going to be good placement for this egg either. That's actually really bad. The farther to the left it is, the farther Tails will bring you down to the left, because Tails brings you down next to it. So now I have to walk farther to the right. Not that it wastes more than like a second of time, but it is annoying. What am I doing here? I don't know. Okay, that's not great. Okay, it's fine. Don't do the old strat. Do the new strat. Okay, good. Incredible. I suck at this game. That's not good. I'm still gonna go through with this run anyway. I should just do 7 on this. It's just so much easier. What? Alright, that's just random. That doesn't happen very often, that it catches me doing spin dash off the top platform, but I guess it does happen. And I can't actually do anything to avoid that. Unfortunately, because I had already died. That was odd. I didn't grab any rings beforehand. So... because I had died, I didn't have any... just go push the thing. Stop getting ahead of yourself, Sonic. So, lesson learned. If you die earlier in Hell, with this new strat, you don't have any rings anymore. So you want to do 4 pushes and then get rings off the top platform. Because otherwise, if a lava bubble hits you, it's bad time. I'm still ahead of my record, but not world record. Oh, wait. Okay. How did that miss? How did that miss? Okay, that's fine. That's actually not that bad. Even though several things went wrong. Hello, friend. Okay. Damn it. Ah, damn. That's fine. That's also, like, fairly standard for how this can go. Realize at the end there, it's probably not a bad idea to just grab extra rings. It's not bad to have rings. There's still a lot of golds in here, because this is my first time doing some strats for a lot of these levels.
Join me, Sonic, and I will make your face the greatest in Robotnik land, or else you will die.
Whatever. That's actually fine. That was perfect cycle. Very good. And now, this. You hold right and jump 4 times. Game's hard. There, you can't optimize this at all. Extra jumps don't make you go faster because the air deceleration is stronger, even though you're jumping forward off of the slope. And now the longest cutscene in the game. Is it? Well, I mean, it has like a chapter of gameplay in it that doesn't do anything. The cutscenes at the end of the game get really long in any case. Oh no, I lost time on the split that's just random. Good gameplay section.
Sonic's finally dead. Wait, he's dead?
That split did nothing. It's a joke split, basically. No matter what you do, that split always takes the same amount of time. You can jump out of the laser, you can try and jump an egg, it doesn't matter. It's fully scripted. You'll see on this phase that he's supposed to do this energy shield to repel you. But if you make him time out his lasers in a certain way, you can just hit him before he even gets the shield out, because he was too busy doing the laser to get the shield out in time. Dumbass. Okay, he was too high up for me to actually do that nice strat to get past him. So that's just random. But honestly pretty sad that that's still better than any of the other battles that I've done before making this strat. But whatever, you know? Hello, you have proven that my chat window works by saying something. Hey Katie, how's it going? We're just hanging out here with Dark Nega, the Final Fantasy boss, Eggman. I don't know if that's like supposed to be a jump scare or what. The timer doesn't move in this section because of how the game... look, this is Eggman Hates Furries. It's a great game. This is unironically one of my favorite games and nobody knows what it is. I speedrun this game. For a long time I was the only person who did this. Now I'm one of 2 people who speedrun this game. Alright, I have to actually concentrate pretty hard on this section. I have to carry my dead friend away from the Eggman. Oh, he's not dead. Spoiler, I guess. I'm constantly jumping as much as I can because deceleration in the air here is lower than on the ground, which is different from every other section of this game. I wanted to get like a quick jump there. I didn't get it. So we'll take this a bit slow here. It's also random whether or not those things move in such a way that lets you skip climbing up that and just fly over it instead. One frame jump. Missed it. This is the hardest trick in the game. I screwed it up. I didn't die instead. If I had gotten like a frame perfect jump off of that slope, I mistimed running like onto the slope. I have to have full speed going down it. If I had perfect timing, I can skip getting stuck inside of this, but it's the most precise trick in this whole run, of course. And the one that saves the most amount of time, naturally. This is still new world record after like having done any runs of this game with new strats. So that's nice. But this run was not perfect and had 2 deaths, I think? Which sucks. So I'm gonna keep doing runs anyway, because I'm better than this. But just because it's world record, I'll sit through the credits and take a minute to just stretch and drink some water. So there was one other person who decided to do speedruns of this game a few months ago, and that was great. I was really glad to see anyone else play this game. And they found that, yes, they are. It's fine. That's the artistic vision of this game. This person did some speedruns and then beat my record, and so now I'm like, well, I want to get all my records back because this was the only speed game I have, and I don't want to be last place out of 2 people speedrunning this game. Okay, so I went and like redid all of my strats for all the levels and got like way better at this game. And so now sub 26 is like easy, apparently. This was my first time doing a full game run. So with like new strats, I haven't done a full game run of this game literally since like 2020. So like 2 years ago, probably. This song's incredible also. And also this little like dance thing at the end is not like pre-rendered. This is, they're actually just like moving all the sprites around and stuff and drawing the lines for the arms, and it looks good. Like, you know, you have a shocking amount of competency that goes into like weird furry stuff sometimes, but you know, I think that they're just living their best lives. What was the lesson I learned? The lesson I learned was that if I die in hell before, literally the hell chapter, before getting to the jumping blobs section, I need to grab rings off the platform, otherwise I could randomly die. Also, I just want to do 7 pushes on the first platform. It's more consistent. That's why I died the first time anyway. 2 lessons learned. Also, another lesson is I have no idea what my strat in the Lost chapter is right now. But, you know. Water is very important. Taking some sips of water. I have a fan running because it's hot, because it's summer. I don't think my mic picks it up too much though. I tested this a little bit earlier. What? Okay. Let's go again. Just 1 second here. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna close out my web browser there, actually. Oh wait, shoot, I can't do that because that had the YouTube chat on it. I forgot that's in my browser and not in OBS. Okay, so we're just going to open that back up. Hold on a moment. Discard those tabs, please. Minimize this. And let's run this game again. Oh, live split didn't pick up the game. Live split, what are you doing? Reset? I might have to restart live split a sec. Save splits, exit, open, start server. Oops. There we go. Welcome. You're just in time here. This is how this game starts. It's very dramatic. This scene probably destroys the stream quality because of all the rain. Yeah, the game does a cold open with no gameplay for a full minute, which is, you know, fun for speedruns. I never practiced this chapter because of that, but I don't really know how to optimize the bike gameplay anyway. The game starts and ends with like completely different gameplay from the whole rest of the game for some reason. The rest of the game you just play as normal Sonic. But then the end of the game is like Super Sonic and Sonic carrying Tails. Okay, we'll just go through the loop. It's whatever. It is real slow to go through the loop, isn't it? You have a handbrake and so if you handbrake right before the loop, it's faster because you don't have to go through the whole thing. But the timing on it's difficult, mostly because it's not consistent, because of like when you get to that spot is like randomized because of the randomized terrain generation. This is a cutscene now. Yeah, the rain here is going to be terrible for video compression, but that's just how this game is. It's like worse than Mohawk and headphone jack for stream quality. Shout out to Mohawk and headphone jack, one of my favorite games. It is literally my favorite GDQ speedrun. Also, not too different from this game mechanically. That was a good dream. That's about what I expected. Good cabin. That was an entire split. That I saved a third of a second on. This game is just like this. I mean, I have splits like when autosave triggers occur. And there's your second title drop with key artwork after the title screen for some reason. And now, the easiest boss. That's on purpose. Taking damage skips an attack cycle. We're going to do the same thing here, except kind of like with the intro, the timing is very variable, so I'm just waiting for tails to start coming down in the plane and then reacting. That wasn't a great reaction, but whatever. Nice. Okay, we can do this too, that's fine. Pretty good otherwise. Didn't get all the rings, but didn't take damage. Or go really slow otherwise, so that was also fine. Again, taking damage intentionally here to skip attack cycles. Okay. If you hit it, the frame its shields go down. It skips doing the intermediate cycle, which is a lot faster. So I'm trying to hit it the first frame it's vulnerable by abusing iframes. It's actually really tricky. Okay, I can get a perfect cycle. That's really nice. It sort of depends on whether or not I lose all my rings early. Really good. And then we skip the cutscene. Because the autosave happens before the cutscene finishes. A little bit faster to stop there and then get a spin dash in. Okay. The pace of the run usually doesn't vary too much up until this point, unless you screw up on drill. This is your first point of real variance, because there's a lot of quick strats on this boss that are RNG and highly skill dependent. Ah, okay. Can I get any limb hits? Okay, we'll take this one. Make the shaft straighten out earlier. What I wanted to do was damage boost through the saw blade and hit the hull earlier, but that's really dependent on how it's bouncing around randomly. Okay, and I didn't get that either, so that's unfortunate. But that only wastes like a couple seconds. The limbs that are green, you're also not supposed to be hitting in this cycle. You're supposed to be hitting them like in sort of like the next phase. But because their hitboxes are always active, you can just hit them earlier. I didn't go for the back right one earlier, because okay, that's good. An early hit on the laser is nice. I'm going to have to get both of these limb hits after the doors here, otherwise I'll have to sit through more attack cycles. Okay, got them both. It's pretty good. The second one can depend really on where it randomly ends up after taking damage from the first one there. But this went okay. It's actually faster to get like both of those limb hits at the same time at the start of that chapter there if you can. But it's also more risky to do that. I normally try to get the back right one earlier. How's our egg placement? It doesn't look good. It's pretty bad. Tails brings you down right next to the egg, so you want it to be further to the right normally. Not that this wastes more than a second, it's just annoying. Pretty alright. We're going to skip a lot of shit by abusing physics. I want 7. Actually, do I just never have rings here now? Maybe it's because of how Robot went. Whatever. I didn't get the jump across the gap, but that's fine because it save warps you here. Kind of awkward. Here's probably the coolest boss, especially if you do it quickly. Damn it. Okay. I would really like that ring, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. There we go. That's okay. Getting a really fast cycle on that boss is really difficult. You can actually kill it like before the like ooze phase starts at all, but like you have to be like moving and bouncing perfectly. Still doing just fine. Didn't die twice, which is nice. Ah! The super swag strat is staying on top of this thing after you get a hit, but like to get another hit in really quick, but it's really hard to do. I also timed that wrong, so I just get to do an extra cycle now because I'm bad, which sucks. And I just like didn't hold the right direction when I jumped there. So that didn't go well. That was 2 cycles slower than like standard. Here's the best cutscene.
Join me, Sonic, and I will make your face the greatest in Robotnik Land, or else you will die.
Not actually my favorite, but that one certainly sticks with people. I'd like to have rings. I don't have any. Not great. Okay, we're missing ideal cycle here. We get the quick hit though, so that's alright. The game like refreshes your invulnerability constantly there, so you can just like keep jumping into the lasers. It just doesn't matter. So yeah. Yeah. That amount of time loss on those last 3 bosses does not surprise me too much. So this game has a lot of inconsistent quick kills. If you have like a decent run that also gets like early hull hit on robot or like quick hits on chopper, then like your decent run is just immediately upgraded to world record probably. Unfortunately, or you get barrier skip at the end. All of which are very inconsistent, but huge time saves. So, like, I'd like to get a world record that has at least one of those. How long that would take, how many runs, I don't know. I wonder what percentage of this game is cutscenes. For like world record speedrun. It feels like at least 20%. Like 25%. Being pretty safe with the timing that I'm putting the shield up. Now I can save some time if I don't get sniped on the last phase here, which would be really cool. Okay, so we saved some time there, so that's nice. Like 3 seconds. And more cutscene. And again, we're going to see the timer jumps ahead by almost a minute because this cutscene's programmed differently and waits for the system timer instead of counting frames. So I can't really run the frame timer right here. I edited the game to add the timer. don't know how many of these I'm gonna do today. Maybe like 6. 6 of them. Alright. Actually needed to slow down a bit there because I wasn't jumping well. Again, constantly staying in the air because air deceleration is lower in this last section than it is on the ground for some reason. And jump. Okay. It's whatever. That was okay. I haven't actually had a jump that wasn't like the quick jump there go fast enough to skip like the bottom thing of blocks there. Okay. I wanted to try to like clip off of a corner of one of those lowering sections of ground to miss the frame 1 jump. To just sort of jump over the thing before it fully formed. Okay, hardest trick. Damn it! I missed the last jump there. That was perfect execution on the ramp, which is incredible because that's frame perfect. But then I jumped too early off of the like slanting section. Just do this then. It's still another record. I think it's even sub 25, but frustrating about missing barrier skip. Whatever, I keep doing runs. It'd be really dramatic if the timer ended like when the halo broke there, but like you can actually still fail if you're too far to the left and die. It's barely sub 25, but it is sub 25. Hey Emily, welcome to Furry. This is a new record, but I don't know if I want to sit through the whole credits on this one. I did that already last run. And I'm just going to be doing that like... yes, they are. Have you not like seen or played this game? I've talked about this game to you a whole bunch. This game's incredible. It's really good. Now listen to this song. Oh, actually, that's interesting. I haven't noticed this before, but apparently when I recompiled this font, the credits here have missing special characters. I wonder if I can fix that. Getting GameMaker to render fonts correctly is not a great time. Anyway, we're going to start another run. I'm not going to sit through the whole credits again. We're going to see if Live Split needs to be reset again or not. It does, because Live Split didn't restart. I don't know why Live Split does this. I want to reset, save splits, exit, open Live Split, control, start server, and then start the game again. I mean, you tuned in like right for it, the ending. Why isn't live split timing again? Damn it. This is the most annoying part of doing this, is just getting live split to work, and I don't know why it doesn't work a lot of the time. I guess I'll restart it again. Control. Start server. Because I run an auto splitter with this because I hate manually splitting. You should get yourselves food sometime. It's a good idea. Check out this intro though. Kingdom Hearts is definitely a game that's big enough to have auto splitters. I had to make my own for this game because I am the only active runner and one of 2 runners ever. Okay. Pretty good stoppage before the loop there. So I'll probably save like 3 seconds on this. Good intro. Not that a lot can go wrong there, but I'm hoping the stream quality is like watchable. The rain is probably like hell for a video compressor in this section. But that's whatever. Okay, I actually did that spin dash too quickly. I spun dashed the wrong way there. It didn't matter. Thank goodness. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's also like really dark there. Video compressors hate that too. There's not really any way for me to fix that. Okay, why did I stop so much earlier there? I probably didn't spin dash at full speed. There's your title drop after the title screen with key art. I'm gonna sneeze. No, my sneeze diffused itself. Fortunately, that just happened in a section where I have to hold right. I'm taking damage on purpose. If you get hit there, it skips an attack phase. I'm gonna do the same thing again next phase. Timing here is more awkward. I'm just waiting for tails to start coming down in the plane. Okay. The attack cycle you skip is a whole thing where you like wait on top of Tails' plane for 10 seconds while the robot boosts forward. Good jump. I'm surprised I've been getting that as much as I have. That was kind of awkward and bad. I just didn't hit the booster. Oh, and I got a bubble too, so that was really slow, which is nice. That was nice and fast. That was pretty good. I'm also going to take damage here on purpose. Okay. I have enough rings, so I'm not going to bother risking decelerating and then spin dashing again to try and grab some extra stragglers. Okay. Nice, okay, we can get every cycle, because I picked up another ring there. Really good. Abusing invulnerability frames to hit that boss on the first frame that it becomes vulnerable will also skip several intermediate attack phases. And that was a decent grass section. And now Eggman has a gun. Slightly faster to skip some of these cutscenes because it auto-saves before the cutscene finishes. Didn't get a hull hit, but we got a backlimb hit, so that's nice. Straighten this out. We're gonna get all three limbs hopefully before the first laser here, which is nice. Okay, we did. I lost rings, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Gives you free rings in a sec. Nice. Early hit on the laser before it fires. The limbs, by the way, you're not supposed to be attacking until, like, the next phase of this fight, which we haven't reached yet. But because their hitboxes are always active, you can just kind of hit them whenever you want. We are going to wait for the shaft to straighten out here, because we didn't get that back left limb late enough. It's whatever, though. This is still pretty good. Also good. And for the first time today, I can actually just run through the doors. Hang back a little bit so that the boss, like, stops exploding earlier. It kind of waits until it's, like, close to behind Sonic. That saw blade was really close to hitting me, which I really didn't like. Slow-mo again. This game is very cinematic. This is basically going to be like the entire like plot and screenplay of the third Sonic movie. This is as far to the left as we could have dropped, which is also annoying. I haven't gotten a good drop here yet. Not that it wastes like more than 1 or 2 seconds, but it is just a random annoyance. Not good timing on that. It's fine. You can skip having to... Whoa. That was a much longer jump than I wanted it to be. So that was slow. By like 4 seconds. We're gonna skip some stuff here. Well, whatever. I hit space for the last charge of that spin dash before, or like, after I finished holding down. So I jumped when I didn't expect to. I do have 5 different space keys so that I can charge spin dashes faster. A max spin dash charge is after you hit space 5 times, so I just have 1 space key under every finger on my right hand. Okay. That wasn't good timing on that. That was, I think, my fastest doll today. We saved him. Oh no. It was indeed my fastest doll ever, which is nice. We got the nice extra quick hit there, so that's cool. this is really awkward and bad. That was way too close to the wall. So, this run's terrible now. I'll probably finish it anyway, whatever. That sucks because I got like the early hit in. Oh, wait. Sick. Alright, come hit me. You had a really weird angle there, so I'm just gonna use the spring. Just finish exploding already. Goodness. Such a drama queen. Yeah, that would have been, like, better than average if I had actually not screwed up on, like, placing it for that wind phase, but I did. Okay. These buttons are finicky. You have to be standing completely still on top of them, not even like holding any directions before they'll actually activate. So I'm trying to go fast.
And I will make your face the greatest in Robotnik land, or else you will die.
And then there's that. And now we have another boss. This one is just called Egg. Okay. We're not getting good cycle on this. Why are you all the way over here? What, do you mean this music or like the Zelda CDI part? Okay, I guess I could take damage there and then not get in the hole. So this boss fight also is not good. Hello? Does anyone literally hold the copyright to those games anymore? Egg. Here's a split where you jump 4 times and hold right. It's really good. I'm close enough to the end of the run that I just want to do the whole thing anyway, because I want more practice on the last split. And particularly the trick at the end of the last split. No, it's it's a valid thing to point out. It's like cool how this game uses speed in a way that like no actual Sonic games do.
Sonic's finally dead. Wait, he's dead?
Why is he ripped? Because it's Super Eggman. I don't think it's literally Kingdom Hearts music. Is it? I could be wrong. I just know like some of this is from like Devil May Cry, and some of the music's from Shadow of the Colossus. The intros from Shadow of the Colossus, specifically. But I don't know about anything else offhand from the PSP game. Well, there you go. That's how you know this game's good. Alright, go get yourself some food. Okay, he was too high up for me to not get sniped there, so that's annoying. Being really safe on the shield charge. Oh, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure, really. Okay. So that phase didn't start at all where I expected it to. And then just like hit me again because there was absolutely no way for me to like get to the other side of the screen in time. So this run's terrible. At least the last phase was fine. Oh, if I'm still getting gold splits every run, I'm doing something right. But the only splits where I've saved time besides those are intro and roll, which are two. Well, the last one is literally basically only RNG. The first one's very randomly influenced by the terrain generation. Alright, I want to practice this section though, so I'm gonna concentrate here. Okay, that was bad. I guess I jumped too early there, off of the first slope. And I thought I might have. Pretty whatever. Didn't get the fast double jump thing there. Okay, I thought I might be able to clip off of that corner to skip this, but I missed that also. That wasn't the frame perfect one, but that one was also okay. Okay, hardest trick. I just, like, didn't get on the slope very well at all. You have to space yourself really well for getting onto the slope, and clearly I'm just not good at this game. This is like the least amount of gameplay in the whole game, but I'll still do the end. Okay. It's just nice to finish another run for the sake of data. So this will probably be like 4 or 5 seconds slower. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty whatever. I'm not gonna sit through the ending this time. I'm going to see how Live Split's feeling about starting another run. Whether or not it wants to time. Oh, it does. Thanks, Live Split. Like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And there's no rhyme or reason. How many runs have I done? 3? I think I'll do like 3 more. I try to like boost horizontally because I'm assuming that the triggers for the text come horizontally, like based on your X position basically. And because boosting up doesn't seem to be useful because it seems like you want your tires to be in contact with the ground for as long as possible because they actually give you acceleration. It doesn't actually matter how fast you're going during the text crawl. Like, I could stop here, and it would, like, not mean I'm any farther back, technically, because of the dynamic terrain generation. But it'd keep my speed up anyway, because, you know, why not? I can't wait to look back at the stream and see how badly this compressed. I do a local recording in like lossless quality. So my VODs of like my world record runs will look a lot better. They'll also be higher resolution actually. The local high res recording is 4 times as many pixels. That was alright. Oh no, I lost 0.1 seconds on that split. Oh, that was a gold on dream. It felt fast. And we hold right for a while. Jump too late. It's fine. Good timing on tails coming down there. For the most part, that basically has to be reactionary, so... Good jump. Really good sections. I have a lot of rings, so I'm not going to bother hanging back to try and get some more. Three rings is pretty good. Ah, damn it. It didn't stay on. Okay, so now I actually have to go through one of these sections. It doesn't really matter how fast you do this. Also, getting that perfect hit in at the end doesn't actually skip anything, but it is technically faster just because you're hitting it as early as possible. I think it was mostly RNG that caused me to miss that one cycle skip on drill. Like it's I mean, it's not maybe technically RNG, but it's functionally pretty random. Like how you bounce off of the body once you spin dash into it, and sometimes you just like don't stick onto it. Alright. Good grass, I guess. Missing a drill cycle doesn't like condemn the run, but I would want to get like an early hull hit or barrier skip or, you know, quick hits on chopper or something. Okay. That's actually not a good outcome. I either want to hit the back limb or hit the hull, or if I'm hitting the front limb, I want to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach the back one. If I get that front one, I want to be doing it slightly later than I did, so that it skips the shaft turning like this. Yeah, go for that back one anyway. Okay, good. Yeah. There's a lot of just waiting in this fight. Oh, shit! Okay. I actually outran the boss there, and that kills you due to a failsafe. So this run is like definitely bunk now. Yeah, no. I am not going to try any further with that. I have never had that happen on getting that kind of kill. I was getting worried about it when the boss wasn't catching up to me very quickly. Just unfortunate. I am going to restart. Oh, wait. That's not what life was supposed to look like. I guess I have to hit reset manually. Reset. That run's gonna look a little bit screwed up, I guess, in the data. It seems fine though. It didn't screw up with any section times. And now life split doesn't want to time, so I guess I'll reset it. And control start server. I actually am going to leave for just 1 second here. Just use the washroom. I'll be back. Is my mic good? Hello, mic. Why does it seem to be really quiet? Is it getting louder? Okay. Let's just start another run up right away. And life splits decided to work again. Thank you. It's natural that I'll need a bathroom break while I'm sitting here hydrating. Good intro. Okay, Dream. Nothing really went wrong. Oh, apparently that was my best intro by like half a second. Alright. Not a good cabin. Surprisingly, I'm getting encoding lag, which I thought my GPU seemed to be doing okay before. Maybe it's just warm now, so it's throttling a little bit. I'm dropping like 1.5% of my frames. It's not something I'm going to stop the stream to try to fix right now. Hello again. That jump was a bit late, but didn't run into anything, so it was fine. Honestly, the hardest part about that boss is just, like, not getting, like, antsy and hitting jump too early. I lost a run to a problem that I've never had happen before, so that was fun. In terms of fun things. I outran the robot boss during a section where I've never done that before. And if you outrun it, it has a failsafe that kills you. So that was really fun. Plenty of rings. Three, four. I don't... Okay. And this one I have just died. So I'm not keeping this one either. I do not know why I was doing the spin dash on that second hit there, because I do not normally do that, and I was just kind of not paying attention to what I was doing. Do I have to reset life split? I do. Life split also not deciding to interface with the auto splitter, so I'll just turn it off and on again. I made the auto splitter, and so like I could fix this if I knew what was wrong, but I have no idea what's wrong. It just does this. Okay, now it's working. Well, I mean, if I keep failing runs, I'm gonna do more than the 6 I said I was going to. Because technically I have done 6 already, but at least 2 of those were just screwed up runs. So, you know, there's actually another speedrun category for this game, which is zero ring mode, which nobody's tried to do runs of for the 2 people that have done runs of this game. I've done zero ring mode ILs, but not full game runs. And so that would be... That's something I want to do at some point also, because that will be even more of a train wreck. Because the whole game is instant death, basically. Oh, was it a good run for that earlier one? No, it was not, because I also screwed up one of the cycle skips on drill. Okay, we could do this, I guess. Probably still faster than going through the loop, but not by a lot. It's fun doing a whole flip there. So that was like an okay intro. This, probably not. I want to do at least 2 more. And then, like, probably again tomorrow, since I don't have anything going on tomorrow either. And I'd like to get better records than I've been having. A little bit slow in the middle section, but it was fine. Ah, that was also gold, apparently. There you go. That was a really good cabin. Not that it matters very much. You lose, like, less than a second at any given screw up on that split because there's, like, the least amount of gameplay. I don't know if I would say cabin or roll has the least gameplay. I mean, Emeralds has none gameplay. And hold right for a while. Not a great reaction. Good jump. The name is, okay, I guess I didn't do that. The name is certainly, attention-grabbing. But I think the game is, too, so I think it suits it very well. That was a bit of an awkward jump. Breaking too much there because I'm usually ending up before the rock. So usually that's better than running into the drill by accident. Seven rings is pretty decent here. Two is fine. Three, four. I did not stop well enough to actually be able to spin dash. That is the hardest part of doing that section, and I haven't actually... well, I mean, I kind of screwed that last time, but I just kind of screwed up my whole strat on that last time. It's really difficult to to be able to... The way that spin dashing works in this game is you have to like not be moving for a full half second before you actually become able to do it. So it's way more strict than usual Sonic games. Like, I don't pause for so long before doing a spin dash, like, just because I'm slow. It's because I literally can't spin dash yet in a lot of cases. Okay, live split doesn't want to do the... I don't know what, again, live split's deal is. Save splits, exit, open it again. It's actually a thing that makes speedrunning this game deceptively difficult, is how difficult getting the good spin dashes is. In normal Sonic games, you just like have to be standing still, just like... Hold on. Well, I wasn't mashing escape there to skip the intro, but also live split still isn't working. In normal Sonic games, you can just do it like basically instantly. If you've ever watched a tool-assisted speedrun of any of the classic Sonic games, they just like instantly take off the second that they stop. Not so in this game. Because this game has you like running on walls and stuff, in particular, it has really strict conditions for being able to spin dash. The only reason that I'm able to do those strats on drill that I do is, again, I have 5 different space keys on my keyboard under my right hand when I play this game, so that I can spin dash like as fast as possible. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to like stop and spin dash fast enough to like run into the mines and stuff without the cave closing in on me. Also, it's not... It's kind of like having turbo for a spin dash, but technically not, because I just have 5 space keys. It's as close to turbo as you get without actually doing it. This is the advantage of having a programmable, like, kind of gaming keyboard. Technically, this is just an ergonomic keyboard, but it also has a lot of gaming stuff. This is an Ergodox EZ that I use. I'm honestly surprised that more runs haven't died to drill yet today. Like, it was going really well for the first several runs, and I was just making it look a lot easier than it is. You really don't have a lot of time to like adjust. The other speedrun, just to see how it gets to 20 minutes first. I'm pretty sure the other person who's like did a couple speedruns of this game, it's just sort of the person to like move from game to game learning speedruns because they find it fun, and they mostly do like a lot of Sonic games, so I don't know if they'd be interested in coming back to this one. I do respect runners that do that kind of thing, but I want to like own a game. Like, it's been a lot of fun to take this like basically unknown game and make my own tools for it, recompile it to have the timer myself, discover all of almost all of the tricks and stuff in it by myself. That wasn't a full spin dash, but I compensated fine. It will be a little bit slower. But yeah, I just kind of mean own in terms of like, it's the same as like the guy who speedruns Mohawk and Headphone Jack. As far as I know, certainly like when he did his run at GDQ, it was just him doing it. So he just had like full reign over the whole game. But he loved the game. And so he still like kept on speedrunning it. And that's how I feel about this one also. The person who made this game, their screen name is Oddwarg. They also made another one of my favorite games ever, which, you know, started its life as a My Little Pony fan game. But, you know, is actually, like, incredibly, like, mechanically compelling and well-designed in its own rights. It's called Sulphur Nimbus Hell's Elixir. And if I were to ever speedrun another game, that's one of the only other 2 games that I would want to speedrun. It has like really cool flight and movement mechanics and stuff. It's a full 3D adventure game that he made basically entirely by himself off of some meager Kickstarter funds. So because I enjoy the discovery process of speedrunning so much, of like finding my own tech and making my own routes and stuff, little indie games are perfect for that. I much prefer indie games that are actually good though, as opposed to obscure and bad. That was a really good approach to this boss. That's actually a pretty low number of rings for here. So I'm not super happy with that. Not something I have a lot of control over though. Okay, I'm still doing fine. Damn it. Okay, I wasn't fast enough to actually spin dash into the mine there. Because I was trying to take a little bit carefully. This is still faster than wading through a whole cycle. Like attack cycle, rather. So I'm not losing a lot of time here. So this run is still okay if I remember what I'm doing at the start of this chapter and spin dashing. I think my brain starts to fry if I'm speedrunning for too long. Okay, didn't want to roll there. I was getting really overzealous with how early I wanted to start pushing down to start doing that spin dash. It wasn't a really good grass chapter either. Probably losing time also here. Not like a lot. Anything less than like 30 seconds behind can still be made up if like I get one of the really hard time-saving tricks later. So it's still worth sticking with. This is the first chapter that has a trick that could save like a ton of time. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get all 3 limbs first here. Okay, that's good. If you hit that one too late on that phase, you actually lose a ton of time. You gonna stop exploding? Thank you. It sort of waits until it's on screen again before it stops its damage animation. Which is why I kind of slow down after I hit it so that it gets back on screen sooner. Really good. This boss has gone perfectly fine. I didn't get like the quick strat or anything, but it went fine. If you want an example of like a speed game where like, you know, 1 or 2 people look like they got to go and find all the tech and stuff for it, but the game just isn't very good in the first place. There's an episode of Game Grumps that went up today that it's just Dan and then also guest voice actor who happens to be the voice actor for Espio the Chameleon, actually. I forget what it's called, but basically just some obscure old release that's just really bad. And like, you could speedrun a game like that too if you wanted to. Okay, this is fine. If you wanted to have a game where you basically discover all of the tech and stuff and make the only runs yourself, but I prefer games that are good. That game looked absolutely terrible. Indie games are, that was kind of weird, certainly much more likely to have hidden gems. Than like AAA games with marketing budgets and stuff, so everyone gets to see them, and genius usually doesn't go underappreciated. Kind of awkward platforming, but it's fine. I missed that. this boss is very nightmarish to try to do zero ring mode, because as you can see, a lot of the usual strategy is just like using your iframes to just throw yourself at its weak point. But zero ring mode, you just can't get hit at all, which is a terrible time. I jumped way too early there. I don't know why. So that kind of negates all of the time I just saved on getting that quick hit. Which is annoying. It's actually just been a long time since I practiced getting the usual cycle hits on this boss. Because like I did IL strato this, but I was just grinding to get like the quick kill where you stay on top for all 5 hits. So if there's one thing I should be going and practicing, it's actually that boss. Okay.
Join me, Sonic, and I will make your face the greatest in Robotnik Land, or else you will die.
Okay. It just always takes away all your rings before this fight starts. I actually didn't know that. I'm noticing that now. Okay, that was a bad bounce. I need to wait longer before it comes out. So I'm not getting fastest cycle on this either. Which way am I going? Okay, I still need to be getting hits on this. This boss is going badly. I guess my run on my PB wasn't that good either, because I didn't lose a lot of time here. Basically negligible. If I get barrier skip at the end of this run by some miracle, it would always be a miracle to get it, then this run would be alright. Actually, if there's one section of this that like video compresses worse than the intro, it's probably that roll section with the big spinning pixelated ball. Oh, I'm dropping more frames now from encoding lag. My GPU doesn't seem to like doing this for a long time. Oh, I didn't play the clip there. Oh, if there's something else I should do, there's probably 3 things that I should do. One is that was really close. I didn't stay high enough for a long time there. There's 3 things I should be doing. One is better figuring out what I'm doing in the Lost chapter. One is practicing chopper cycles. One would be looking at this boss and seeing how high he has to be on respawn for him to hit me out of that. Because then I can just avoid it. And, like, go for the usual other strat. But after doing ILs there, I don't actually have a backup. And I forgot that if I do get hit out of this, this will be on a different cycle. I didn't lose a ton of time. I got hit once only. Best way to learn is through experience. I'm getting experience right now. Yeah, getting barrier skip would, like, just barely make this world record. PB, world record, whatever. I'm the only active runner. I kind of like that this game has downtime, so it's not just like constant, you know, go, go, go. Sort of like how if you... There's a mod I saw once of Super Mario 64 where if you take out like all of the cutscenes and stuff, it like is immediately exhausting to do speedruns of. Because like even those little cutscenes of like jumping out of the painting and stuff let you catch your breath a little bit, make it a lot easier to deal with. These cutscenes can take quite a while though. I have not had that problem. So that's irritating. I'm still going to practice this section again anyway, even though this run definitely sucks now. So if I'm jumping too fast there, I miss that platform completely, which is good to know. Did not know that. fine. Slow jumps there, but it's whatever. I knew I wasn't getting anything past there. It's randomized how those are descending, I think. Good jump. Hard trick. Nope. Jump was too early. I'll still finish this run, but like, it's obviously bad. I can't imagine how long a zero ring mode run would take. Obviously this last section is not actually any different. In zero ring mode, because you already don't get any rings here. At least I'm not dropping any frames because of network problems. So that's good. I wasn't sure how well internet would be working for this. Reset. Maybe one more. And live split wants me to reset it before it works. Start server. Start game. Okay. Live split's working fine. I also keep forgetting to check, but I don't think the game audio has been cutting out at any point either. I'm using that OBS plugin that captures application audio directly. Sometimes it just kind of stops working. But it seems to have been working fine with this. I don't actually know if boosts are more effective in the air or not, but I kind of assume they are. Not a great skip, but serviceable. Could have been a little bit faster. It went fine still. If there's something else I actually really like about this game in terms of choice for speed game, I really like that this game doesn't have a lot of menuing. Like the only menuing that there is like very limited and straightforward. I have a friend who does like Final Fantasy like NES randomizer speedruns, which sounds like your whole game is basically menuing then. And I'm like, that sounds like the least fun game to speedrun, in my opinion. But different strokes for different folks, I suppose. It's very cerebral. And there is merit to that. It's just not the type of game that I prefer to play whatsoever. Jump was a bit late, but I didn't run into the ceiling, so it went fine. Okay reaction. Jump too late to get the extra jump off the ceiling there. It's actually really precise timing. It's like 2 or 3 frames. That was a little bit awkward, but went fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not what I like to have. So that slowed me down by a couple of seconds. But my ring count is fine. It's not going to be great. I barely reached that mine in time. 6 is okay. Okay. I did not spin dash fast enough whatsoever. It was taking a while to stop. Okay, that was just RNG that I lost. Sonic just like didn't stay on the body there after spin dashing at it, so I got to go through that whole phase. Oops. great grass either. That's fine. If I were really competitive, having that bad of a drill would have just meant an instant reset. But, eh. This is kind of like on the far end of the amount of time it's possible to save if I get a really quick kill on something. Or barrier skip. So back limb plus shaft straightening out immediately after is kind of best case scenario next to getting early hull hit. So this is going well. I haven't actually had this circumstance happen yet. Okay, so getting hit awkwardly there. Can I get a hit in at least at all? Thank you. So that didn't go well. I didn't screw up so much that I had to sit through another laser cycle. Oh god. Oh, I had a ring. I don't know if I knew I had that. Anyway, this is bad now, because that limb is still there, and it shouldn't be. Okay. Turn around, son. Turn around. Thank you, son. Yeah, this fight's actually also bad now. Oh, okay. Getting that limb there is actually not too bad, if I do miss that earlier. So that's fine. I just haven't had to try to go for it before. Both of the hull hits were still really slow though. The quick laser kills just also aren't something that I've been practicing. This should end up in an alright position. No, never mind. It's still very middling, but it's like the best one I've gotten today still, somehow. I hit one of my escape keys by accident. Something I could figure out there is where I could jump to start falling down into here earlier. That was a really miraculous save. I jumped way too early. I just barely clipped the platform to stay alive. Physics. Hello? That doesn't usually happen, but that's actually good. No jump, it's whatever. Platforming there is just always kind of awkward, but it wasn't my best work there still. This run is bad now. But I'm still gonna... Oh. Ah, damn. It's dead, yes. Okay. That was actually the best ult I've had all day. So that's incredible. Yeah, I think this will be my last one, and I'll just finish this one. For, again, just like practicing these later sections. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me how good of a doll that was. Okay, I got, two really good hits, quick hits. Or rather, just like a second quick hit. Aw, that would have been cool if I could have landed that. Okay, that was actually the best chopper I've had all day also. I wish these happened on better runs, but it's whatever. Having more gold splits that are decent to go off of is still also useful to have. Actually brought down my time a lot more than I was expecting.
Join me, Sonic, and I will make your face the greatest.
If these next two bosses go like
Or else you
that all
will
decently,
die.
and then I get barrier skip, it could be world record again. Hello? Why did it take so long to... You are taking your sweet time right now. Uh-oh. Okay, I got that okay. The timing on those spawns was just really odd. Uh-oh. I haven't had something like that go wrong. It's fine. I didn't lose very much time on that. Alright. Sit back and relax through some more cutscenes. Maybe I could do one more after this one.
Wait, he's dead?
Ram Eggman. We're going farther up this time, so I don't have that problem I did last time. It wasn't actually a problem, it was almost a problem. Okay. This is still normal. Be really safe on that for some reason. That was good. Stay low. It's a little bit tighter timing on that than I would like, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, that being gold does not surprise me whatsoever. It went pretty well. Even bad runs have golds right now. So I kind of like just doing them, even if they're not good. Although, again, this could still be world record if I get barrier skip. Vanishingly unlikely. I've never gotten it in a full run before. But it is possible. If you're curious what that would look like, the speedrun.com page for this game does have a full thing of ILs, and there's a playlist on my channel of all my IL runs. So you can see what this game looks like if you were to like absolutely destroy it. 'Cause all of those ILs are like very highly optimized. There's only like one or two that I can think of that have like possible time saves, basically. Incidentally, Robot Doors and Ultimate would be those two, which are already ones that have very inconsistent major time saves in them. So that was like the middling result for there. Damn it. I thought I would be able to jump over this. It's really hard to get that, actually. Clip off of the platform really precisely. Okay, bad. Jumped there. Nope, too early on the jump. Okay, that's actually pretty good for getting out of the barrier. Skip the cycle. So this should be gold on this split also. It's not a world record, but I'm happy with some of the gold splits that I have here. Like, that's a good benchmark for a ultimate chapter without barrier skip, or barrier still goes like decently, and the platform skip skips one of them. I haven't had the double yet, but yeah, I'll do one more. I'm feeling it enough. Reset. See if live split server feels like working. Nope. So I'll restart live split. Save, exit, open, start server, run again. Okay. So my sum of best, ooh, it's not quite less than 24. It's definitely possible to beat this game in under 24 minutes if you get like insane luck in execution, though. Like sub 24 would very easily be like a holy grail for any percent in this game, at least. Zero ring mode, like even if you're just not dying constantly, easier said than done obviously, but zero ring mode, some chapters you have to take slower, like Panyan and Drill, simply because you can't use the damage boosting strats. I'm definitely not used to talking this much for a sustained period of time. Okay, I just got antsy and broke, or activated the handbrake too early there, but it still went fine. Went fine. Bit slow on the spin dash up the last spike there. Perfectly fine section though. Good cabin. Gold cabin. I do think this boss is like one of the coolest ones in the game conceptually. It's unfortunate that the gameplay is kind of dull, but it is the first boss, I suppose. Good reaction. Good jump. Okay, jumped way too early. Went fine otherwise. A very slow spin dash. I'm just gonna take the L and do this section. a little bit out of there. You need to hit escape twice to quit to the menu. And then you need to hit enter or space or something to open the level selection. So I have like some keys bound in a row, like 2 escape keys and then an enter key. If I hit the 2 escape keys too close to each other though, then when I hit the enter key I just pause. That's what happened there. Climb was gold? I didn't notice. It's a little bit surprising because it went a little bit awkwardly, if I remember. That's fine. Okay. That's actually bad. I'm gonna see if I can salvage this by reaching the back one. It's very unlikely though. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it was bad because I was trying to go for the hull hit. It was badly timed though. Okay. At least we're getting the laser hits. But yeah, not only did I wanted, if I hit a limb there, I want to hit the back one, but I hit the front one. And I also hit the front one too early for it to straighten out the shaft early. So that's kind of worst case scenario for the first part of this. Aside from like dying, I guess. Which can happen if you get crushed against the side of a robot. When you're going for the hull hit. It's very terrible to happen. It does push you out of bounds if that happens. Okay, so I'm gonna hit both of these limbs after the doors here, hopefully. If I don't, this run sucks. Okay, that was a really good drive-by. Middling position. Actually, no, that's pretty good. It's close enough that I don't waste any time here. Yeah, robot, like, I got, ooh, this was really good. I like missing that, hitting on that one platform. Yeah, it's a gold. What was I saying about robot? Like, despite the rest of the fight going, like, pretty much ideally, having a bad hit on that first thing still condemn that to being slower. Oh, I got the jump across. Nice. Okay. aside from the first jump there, that zigzag section went pretty well. Yeah, there's still like 4 golds in this run. I thought I'd be able to... Yeah, like that. That was actually good. That was basically like 1 swing cycle slower than optimal. This section wasn't great, but very little time loss on saving tails there. So that's also another gold split. Ah, damn. That was a fun hit. I like that. Haven't done that one before. Okay, flashbang. Okay. Does it, like, vary the timing on that? It was, like, higher up than I was expecting, too. Okay, can I at least get the spring hit? No, can I get a ring at least? Okay, thank you. Damn it! Ugh. Okay, the spring's over there. No, it moved! Alright, this fight sucks. That went terribly. That was so bad. Damn it. And I was even ahead after the good doll fight. This is at least like a 30-second time loss on this boss. Oh well. I do need to practice, like... I keep screwing up on getting the flashbang hit, especially, and there's no reason for me to be doing that besides I'm just, like, falling out of touch with what the timing is. Yeah. Plus 32 now. Yeah.
Join me, Sonic, and I will make your face the greatest in Robotnik Land, or else you will die.
Okay, that's bad. I'm actually just gonna go to right here. Skip this one. Hello? Okay. I still saved time on that fight. PB fight there wasn't good. Like, I'm usually beating it. This game's fun. Oh, good. I didn't lose time on a roll, I guess.
Sonic's finally dead. Wait, he's dead?
If I ever gain or lose time in that split, something's gone horribly wrong. And I don't know where, but something will have gone horribly wrong. It's kind of nice to have that split just to like know that my timer is totally consistent. Thought that might have been too high. Okay, this is normal. He was way too high for that to have worked. And I forgot what phase I'm in. And now this is just hard. Fuck. Damn it! Yeah, like, if this doesn't go according to the plan, it just goes to shit. Just the worst. Well, that was terrible. Whatever. I'm still gonna practice the last section again. Speedrunning is hard. You're trying to speedrun a game. It's not a cakewalk in the park. I don't know exactly why Tails passes out here. I guess it's just like the shockwave from the explosion of defeating Super Eggman. I mean, Sonic was in super form, so I guess it stands that he would have been fine, but at knocking Tails out, I guess not like a huge surprise. Tails is also still like probably recovering from having been like in the lab and shit. was almost too early. I used to not actually have this section memorized. I would just sort of do sections as they came up, but I've done ILs long enough to remember everything. Oh, nice. Ah, I jumped too late off the ramp. Okay, or too early. So that can be a problem still. That was cool otherwise, though. I probably could have clipped over these if I had gotten a frame perfect jump off a corner. Hard to do though. Nice jump. Okay. Nice. Okay. Doing fine at this last section still, aside from not getting barrier skip. That execution was just me missing the frame perfect jump. I believe I was slightly early. It's possible this is a gold split again. I don't think so. Oh, it is. By like almost 2 seconds. That's cool too. Alright. What is my uptime? I don't think OBS actually shows me how long I have been live for. Nope, there it does. It's on the bottom. 3 hours, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's alright. I should definitely take a break and go get dinner ready. I'm glad a couple of people came along and hung out at least. That was fun. It's possible the novelty will wear off after the first time that I've streamed this, but I don't know. I can keep doing it anyway. Not a lot of reason not to, really. Unless I have, like, the Polygon paradox, where Polygon started doing their streams on Twitch instead of YouTube because people were, like, unsubscribing because of how annoying the YouTube live streaming notifications were. But I don't think I would have that problem. Hey, my summit best is below 24 now. Nice. Saved like enough scant few seconds over the course of this run to have that run down enough. I think I'll stream runs again tomorrow. I can still like clip out this world record and put it up on the speedrun.com page. I don't have to go through a verification process because I am the admin. I'll have to turn down the like GPU quality or something probably. A little bit. Maybe not like max quality on the streaming quality. Because I have been dropping about 3% of frames for encoding lag. Rendering lag and network are fine, which is good actually. I haven't really stress tested my computer on doing streams like this, so at least there's only one bottleneck I have to deal with. So if I were having like a ton of network or rendering lag, there would have been a lot more debugging to do. Now I just know I have to lower the quality a little bit probably. I wonder if it's possible to do a higher resolution stream. Like I could try it later. The nice thing about YouTube is it lets you try like private streams. So you can actually test your live streaming setup. Nothing else that I've used, like Mixer or Twitch, none of those let me actually do like private streams to just test the live streaming. But YouTube is generous enough to encode your live streams even if nobody's watching. Alright, that's it for me. And I'll stream again tomorrow. Peace out.